the United States Congress has stuck us in an early 20th century paradigm as it relates to coins and the types of denominations we have. And as inflation takes its toll, as everyone knows, coins are becoming more and more obsolete. I think the quarter is the heavy lifter, but there's nothing above that that really circulates, and everything below that, as time goes on, will become less and less profitable. So obviously Congress would need to authorize a change in our denominations, but when you were Mint Director, were there ever any conversations or planning sessions or strategies or conceptual ideas of higher denomination coins? Is that something that we could look forward to in the future, or is that really not in the cards?
Yeah, there's been multiple proposals to have some type of currency reform, but it's never gained much momentum because Congress has bigger problems than this. Saving $1 billion a year might sound like a lot of money to you and I, but I won't use the name of a certain cabinet secretary that was one of my management mentors. And when the Mint finally had its first audited statement, which said we made $1 billion, we were together one time and I said, Mr. Secretary, you'd be so pleased some of the ideas that we talked about, we implemented, and we pushed the Mint's profitability up to $1 billion. And he said, Ed, that's really great, but I don't want you to get a big head, so let me put that in perspective. My department wastes that amount of money in the first 4 hours of every day. Kind of gives you a perspective that $1 billion is a lot to you and I, but when you have a $2.7 trillion budget, that doesn't even become a rounding error, right? So, but saying that, my last, when I became Mint Director, one of the issues that I tried to deal with Congress on is, hey, listen, because the economy was red hot in 2006, copper and zinc are all very expensive. It takes 2.4 cents to make a penny these days. And the Federal Reserve pays us a penny for that. Now the Federal Reserve pays us a quarter for a quarter, and at the time the quarter takes us 8 cents to make, so we're making 17 cents. That's how the Mint makes a profit, through that seigniorage. But we're losing money on pennies. And when you add it up, we're losing, if you're losing that much on 8 billion pennies, do the math, it's $90 million. Sounds like a lot of money to you and I, but I said, we need to change the metal content. So their response back was, well, what are you going to do about it? And I go, well, the Constitution says you have to tell me. So we can do it, what I would recommend is you delegate that authority to us. You basically said, we're not metallurgists in Congress. We direct the Mint to make the lowest cost penny it can without disrupting the vending industry or whatever. And they didn't want me to do that, so what they ended up doing is after 4 years of trying that, when I left, they finally passed a bill that said, we authorized the Mint to do a study to tell us what are the low-cost options, and then we'll vote on it. Well, that study was given to Congress 2 years after I left, and there's been no action on it.
If you like this video, we're sure you'll love these 3 videos. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. CoinWeek is the #1 source online for all things numismatic. Visit www.coinweek.com to take your hobby to the next level.